Formed in 1976 from the former East Central State, Anambra State is located in the southeastern region of the country. It has over 11 million residents. The state is named after the Anam, one of its clans, with Oka as the capital. The city of Onitsha, a historic port city, remains an important center of commerce within the state. Nicknamed the Light of the Nation, Anambra is indeed a progressive state, courtesy of its enlightened sons and daughters, home and abroad. Following the insecurity and socio-political challenges rocking the state in recent times, this gathering at the Lekki premises of Sir Elvis Emecheta, a business tycoon, became necessary to finding a lasting solution. A detailed explanation of government activities by the Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, C. Don Adinuba, set the tone for deliberations.
A great meeting of minds. Some of the finest people Anambra State has have been here. Successful professionals, highly educated, well connected, well networked, and well exposed. They have seen a bit of the world, and it's quite pleasurable being in their midst. They'll listen to me. They ask questions, which I did my best to address. And from the look of things, I guess they were satisfied with my explanation. We actually have a strategic plan to make Anambra State one of the most developed places in the world in the next 50 years. There is a committee working on it. As you can see, the people are very happy. They have known better, and they are more confident about Anambra's future than ever before.
If a state that was reckoned as being the safest place, with everything flourishing from education to industrial, and then all of a sudden the whole place is disintegrating, then we have to think twice and reflect on where we're coming from. We have to be patient. We have to listen to the government people. We also have to watch the politicians as they're all jostling for the next office. Okay? Because in a couple of months' time from now, they'll be going to campaign, seeking for political offices, who to be governor, who not. We want that place to be run as a model place so that we always set the pace. That is the take-home message. And for those of us living in Anambra, don't go taking bribes and bags of rice to appoint your governor. But that's when you start getting it wrong. We have now to make sure that all those political people lining up themselves will be well scrutinized so that we know whether they have the capacity to govern, to deliver the goods.
We are happy that the governor is working hard, and our prayer is that the new person that is going to come in November will take it a bit further. And so that's why we want the best person to be the governor of Anambra State in November. So basically that's why we're here, to discuss issues and know what to do, how to go back to Anambra to make sure that people are allowed to vote and vote their conscience. They vote the way they want to vote, and not anybody forcing them to vote.
It's on record that Anambra State is the most entrepreneurial state in the 11 states. And if you talk about the Igbo nation, it's the most entrepreneurial. And by happenstance, I happen to be founder of a foundation, Nigerian Entrepreneurship Summit and Honors, which the major thing with is to promote, develop, and celebrate entrepreneurship in Nigeria. So from the foundation point of view, Anambra is a major constituency, and I believe that the entrepreneurial spirit of Anambra State, if well harnessed, will be the engine of growth for the 11 states of the Southeast South. That's why it's important that the governor of Anambra State that will succeed the current governor will be an entrepreneur that appreciates the importance of entrepreneurship.
We are now beginning to communicate properly
Because in politics there are so many improper communication whereby you create enemy instead of creating friendly discussion that will lead a state to something. We know very well that the entire nation is failing the populace. We are not where we're supposed to be now. And in Anambra State, it is our desire that anybody that will lead that very state will set the pace. Because we can't continue to be living under this environment. We saw Rwanda of yesterday, and we know what they are today. It is the same black African. Why are we so? So in Anambra State, we have decided, and it is a popular opinion, that anybody that is not ready to walk us towards the line of making the first world, in the next 10 years, that is the maximum we can allow, because we know the economic size of Anambra State. Comparing it with what others around the world who did well used, I don't see the reason why we cannot get there.
With the great vision of these sons and daughters of Anambra State, the state no doubt is positioned to become one of the greatest in Nigeria in the next few years if peace is given a chance. This is why they are also concerned about the state of the nation.
Say that we need peace in this country. The whole place is charged up. East, west, north, and south. That's not the way a nation should be. You can see for Nigeria to come to the point where more than 60 of the country is talking about self-determination. If we're not careful, we've lost a country called Nigeria. There's no pretense about it. For whichever reason, in the whole of South, they all want to be on their own. Part of the North, like in North Central, they want to be on their own. I believe that size matters. If we have a big country, big vision, big dream, we'll be the biggest winners. Now, it's almost like sprinter groups. Not peer, here. They all want to be on their own. Then before you know it, we'll go through war. If we go through second cycle of war, we're done.
Pretty embarrassing. I have a country that students numbering 200 and something could just disappear. In other words, kidnapped. It doesn't happen in any other place. So we are in a major crisis. And there's no two ways that we really have to confront that. You rightly pointed out, Anambra can be an island in a country of crisis proportion. So we have to fix the country. And the reality is we have roughly 1 or 2 years to see what we can do, because the way we are going, if the trajectory is not changed, we'll become a Somalia. That's the reality.
I guess the problem Nigeria is having today is temporary. It happens normally in the course of the life of a nation. You experience setbacks, challenges, they get resolved, and they continue.
During the Nigerian Civil War between 1967 to 1970, Anambra State was afflicted by a severe famine which devastated much of the population. Today, Anambra State is a highly urbanized state that has made major strides in its poverty reduction rate and economic growth. Anambra State is reported to be the 8th most populous state in Nigeria.